Hey guys, so today's weapon review is all about the SKS DMR. With the recent changes to DMRs, I thought it would be a good idea to finally review one. Before DICE added the DMR changes, I really never ever used DMRs. They were so underpowered, it completely making them almost useless. I mean, 4-shot kills without body armor was just ridiculous. For those who don't know, all the DMRs are now 3-shot kills at any range and 2-shot kills if you get a headshot. DICE also reduced the recoil and bullet spread, so they're a bit easier to shoot and just handle your weapon a little bit better, and all the bullets are basically in a tighter spread. But even with these changes, I still wasn't exactly impressed by the DMRs, or more specifically the SKS. I think one of the strongest DMRs is currently the SKS, mainly due to its fastest firing rate out of all the DMRs, which I think is really needed, and the SKS also has really good manageable recoil. So let's get some of the stats out the way. The SKS fire rate is 330 RPM, which comes out in first place. Most of the DMRs are actually only 260 RPM. One downside to the SKS, it has a lower damage model than most of the other DMRs. But remember, it's still a 3-shot kill, 2-shot kill if you get a headshot. Its close range damage is 43, while most of the other DMRs are at 45. The damage drop ends at 60 meters at 34 bullet damage. Another thing is, guys, at medium and longer ranges, the 3-shot kill is only for targets who aren't wearing body armor. That's one downside to the SKS. At close range, you can still 3-shot someone, even if they're wearing body armor. But if you're facing a target that unfortunately does have the body armor perk, at longer range, you'll need to do 4 body shots or 1 headshot and 2 body shots. Now, other DMRs that have a higher damage model don't have this problem. They are 3-shot kills at any range, even with someone wearing body armor. So if you want to actually use a DMR, you might want to consider this fact, and you might go for an Ace 53 SV, which is what I recommend if you want that higher damage. However, please note that the higher damage DMRs have a lot slower firing rates. The SKS has the lowest bullet spread increase out of all the DMRs at 0.18, which is really handy to have. It also has the lowest upward recoil of 0.35, while left recoil is 0.3 and right is 0.4. So it's a reasonably easy weapon to control. It's not that hard, so you don't have to really worry about countering too much of the weapon's recoil. It has a first shot multiplier of 2, which is pretty much the same as all the DMRs. However, it has the slowest muzzle velocity of 440 meters per second, which is rather slow, while the QBU88 DMR has the fastest of 600 meters per second. So this is one of those weapons where if you're at longer ranges, you're going to have to really aim in front of your target quite a bit, because the travel time for the bullet is going to be rather slow. The SKS has the second slowest DMR reload speed of 3.5 seconds and the third slowest tactical reload speed of 2.3 seconds. A good factor to the SKS is it carries 21 rounds in its clip, which is fairly decent, and what I would expect. I really wouldn't want anything lower than that. So now with the stats out the way, I was pretty excited to use the DMRs again. The improvements are definitely better, but I still feel like they need some more love. I would like to see a 3-stage damage model, as in within 5 meters, make the bullet damage close to 50 or even just at 50. So potentially you can one-shot someone, and then after 5 meters it can go back to that normal damage model that DMRs currently have. The reason why I suggest this damage model is, one thing, you're going to really struggle with close range fights. I found myself just managing to kill targets with a say 700 fire rate weapon, but anything faster than that you're really going to struggle with, and you're just going to be straight out beaten. However, if you do manage to get a headshot, then you can potentially win most of the close range fights. Medium to long ranges, that's where I felt really strong using the SKS. I didn't at all feel overpowered, but I feel like the DMRs are really well suited to the further distances. And what I really enjoyed was counter sniping all the recons at the choke points in Operation Locker, while still providing heals for my team. that was a really enjoyable experience, and I really felt like I was helping out my team quite a lot. I had a few recons even rage at me because I kept killing them at their typical kind of camping spots. And you know, it's a good feeling when you can two-shot a sniper at a long distance faster than he can acquire your head, and hoping he can kill you first. And that's one thing I found with the DMRs, you're gonna really piss off a lot of recons. I don't know what it is, they really sensitive to it, but I had so many recons rage at me, and I really wish I had have actually recorded some of it, and I would have included it in this video, but unfortunately I didn't. In saying that though, the time I played with the SKS, I thought to myself I could have easily just done that with an assault rifle. And I think the only place DMRs are really shine, to a point where you actually might consider a DMR over anything else, is when you have those targets that are in a very tight concealed positions where you need accuracy and those almost sniping like capabilities. I might have a go at a few other DMRs, but overall I still think they need a lot of changes just to make them a bit more viable. As for the attachments, I would say the angled grip and the muzzle brake barrel. If you want some added hip fire, then chuck on a laser sight or canned iron sights if you're using the 4x scope. If you just want to make things a little bit easier for you at close ranges, you can switch between the scope and the canned iron sights. I really want you guys to try the SKS or any other DMR, and please let me know how it went for you, if you really liked it, if you didn't like it, if you have another DMR that really works well for you, or if you have some kind of attachment combination that's really strong. Please let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear it, and I would love to talk to you about that, and I would like to try it myself. And remember guys, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see more of my content in the future, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. So next week is where I'll be returning to my normal schedule, and I really want to review the M4 16 A4 assault rifle. I know it's really unpopular, nobody hardly ever uses it, but I really just wanted to do something different instead of just doing like mainstream type of guns. So if you're interested in that, please remember to subscribe. And so take care guys, and I'll see you next time.